It's good from long range. Bledsoe's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
And Joseph kicks to Mills. Pass to Bellinelli. Out to the wing. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Bledsoe. And now in transition is Bledsoe. Here we go. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Some great free throw shooting so far in this second half.
I think they should keep trying to initiate contact and get back to the line until they start missing from there. But as it is, they're perfect so far, so keep it up.
And early on, while teams are still gelling, still knocking the rust off, Steve, it creates kind of a parity, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, this is often where you'll see some upsets. You know, the talent you have on paper is one thing, but you got to produce on the court. I mean, teams really just getting put to their first tests.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Spurs.
They've knocked down plenty of mid-range jumpers in this one. That's been big for them.
And that's helped with their passing game, too, because they're getting a lot of assists by sharing the ball and moving it. You know, one of the reasons the Spurs are able to stay near the top of the standings is that their play is consistent. They never seem to drop games that they're supposed to win, and that's true even when they're on the road.
Bellinelli for 3. Rebound by the Suns. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Here's Morris. Tries again, and he lays it up and in.
Boy, where was the box out? Too easy on that second chance opportunity.
Yeah, no box out is what happened there. Those kind of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Shot by Joseph, no good. Well, the Spurs were incredible on the road last season. San Antonio, the best record on the road in the NBA by far.
Well, they were the best team in the NBA by far, for the most part. I mean, there's nobody that's going to deny that. 30 wins is more than most teams would get at home. But as you mentioned, the Spurs just don't lose to lesser teams on the road, and that's a credit to everybody there. The coaches, the players, they focus and lock in, and they don't give away games most times.
Bledsoe passes to Warren. Back to right. To the left side wing. 5 to shoot. Bledsoe dishes to Morris. No good on the triple.
And then he's having all sorts of problems with his shot.
I'm not sure he even has a shot right now, Steve, to be quite honest. Not a reliable one anyway.
Intelligent passing there to make that hoop possible.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter.
Well, you look at the game of basketball, it really seems to be on the upswing, and that's great news for the NBA. We know that those who play a sport are much more likely to watch it as an adult, and basketball is now the largest participation sport in high school and college.
Jeff Ayers has checked in for the Spurs. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thank you, guys. I had a chance to find out what Jeff Hornacek was discussing with his players. The most important points they can get, he said, are points in transition. He told them to push it, create opportunities on the fast break. He added one more thing as well, which was that he wants them driving the lane and taking the ball strong to the hoop at every opportunity. A few late-on-the-fly adjustments as the situation gets more desperate for them. It's going to be a tough hill to climb, guys.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. The growth of the NBA really pretty incredible. 30 years ago, annual league revenues were about $120 million. Now, it's $4.5 billion. That's with a B.
Yeah, the league is really on great financial ground right now. I mean, franchise values are growing astronomically. Players sacrificed in the last collective bargaining agreement negotiation, but as quick as the pie is growing, I think everybody will be just fine, players and owners.
Bonner, he's checked in for San Antonio. He's perfect from the line this time.
The Suns training staff renowned around the league for their ability to keep players healthy. They're at the forefront, biomechanics and all that new school stuff. The results have been terrific. It's called preventative maintenance.
Bledsoe kicks to Goodwin. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Morris with the bucket. The Spurs have gone 3 of 8 here in the 4th quarter. And when you ask people in the Suns organization about the training staff, Steve, they say they really hold players accountable, and that's the key in many people's minds.
Well, I was there with them, Kevin, as general manager for several years, and that staff is as good as any. And there's no doubt. I mean, if there's no commitment from the players to their conditioning and their training, it doesn't matter how good the training staff is, it's not going to work.
Bellinelli gets the bucket.
They're perfectly content to keep going to that mid-range jumper. If the defense is going to give it to them, they'll take it all day.
Yeah, why not? I mean, you have to just take what's there, and as long as you're moving the ball and getting good shots, that's all that matters.
Mills passes to Bonner. There's the feed to Bellinelli. For the three, no good. So Phoenix will take it the other way.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Shot's good by Bledsoe. Mills with it. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Boy, they are as hot as can be from mid-range. They're getting run off that three-point line, but they're taking advantage and knocking down those middle-range shots.
Steve, they've banged home 8 of their last 10 points on pull-up jumpers.
Now here's Joseph. Pass to Ayers. He dishes it to Joseph. Over to the left wing. Ayers kicks to Bellinelli. Here's the teardrop. That's good. Bellinelli's got 4 this quarter. The Suns have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Here's Morris. Soft touch off the glass. So it's the Spurs now. Here's Joseph. Another one falls for San Antonio.
That's 10 straight points now coming in that mid-range jump shot area, guys.
Yeah, it is, and they're picking their spots and finding holes in the middle of that defense to get those shots off, and I think that's very good discipline they're showing us here. I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
Puts it up from 12, and it's Phoenix with the rebound. Wright's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Bledsoe with it. Picked up by Joseph. And there's Goodwin on the assist by Bledsoe. Bledsoe's got his 5th assist in this one. Fires from the wing. Joseph, that's good.
They're leaning on that mid-range shot right now. That's 6 of their last 10 points from that area.
Well, they might as well continue to pull up and let it fly.
Bledsoe kicks to Morris.
Well, you take a look at video reviews in the NBA and even across all sports for that matter, they're not going anywhere. Especially with the way media is now. Fans can dissect every call on DVR or the internet. So you want to give officials the chance to get those big calls right. So I think video replay is useful and here to stay.
And guys, with video reviews, the complaint has been how long they take. You want to keep the energy and the momentum of the game going.
Well, the NBA knows about this problem, and they're creating a centralized site now to handle reviews, similar to what we see in hockey. So the hope is that this will speed up the process. That would be great.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Lenz checked in for Wright. Markieff Morris comes in for Warren. And it's Brandon Knight in for Archie Goodwin. And Morris drops them both.
Well, you know, Marcus Morris enjoyed the best season of his young career in 2013-14. He set highs in every shooting percentage category. And he's one of many young players making impressive progress under the tutelage of Coach Hornacek.
Parker with the steal. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Here's Ginobili. Knight grabs the board.
Difficult shot from mid-range, and the defense was all over him.
Boy, I like the close out there, Steve. Well done.
Leonard attacking Parker. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Assist from
And Marcus Morris, more of a power forward in Kansas, transitioning to small forward at the NBA level. And After a tough start to his rookie season, of late he's demonstrated the shooting range that you need to play on the perimeter.
A nice shot by Knight.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball, just having their way down low.
And a little luck that time, but it drops. Parker's got 41. And Marcus, the younger and slightly smaller of the Morris twins from Philadelphia. He's 6'9" and 235.
That's not too small, though, when you think about it. But he may be a bit more athletic than his brother Markeith. Neal still needs to improve defensively, but I think he's made nice progress so far.
Parker dishes to Splitter. And the wide-open shot from Ginobili connects from three-point range. Ginobili's got 27.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
Bledsoe passes to Knight. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist.
This is great. Three-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
It's Parker with the drive. Passes it to Duncan. Back to Parker. Ginobili with the three. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Bledsoe kicks to Morris. And there's the pass to Bledsoe.
Well, guys, it seems like the league has been pretty forward-thinking, willing to embrace changes over time, always trying to improve the game. And I think, they actually changed the competition committee over the last couple of years. It used to be every general manager. Now it's made up of 3 owners, 3 general managers, 3 coaches, and a player, which I think is a much more manageable group to work with.
And that one's good. Parker's got 43 points. And it's the Suns with the ball. And Bledsoe, here we go. Can't connect from short range.
Terrific defense at the rim. They got right in his path.
That's part of what great defenders do. They get not only in your path, but in your head a little bit, too.
Phoenix has gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. Here's Knight. The rebound by the Spurs. Ginobili's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Leonard. Again, Leonard missing.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Bledsoe kicks to Morris. Launches a 3. Kept alive. Here's Len, and he uses the glass on the layup. Len's got 13 points in the second half.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just total obliteration. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Spurs.
The starting 5 must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
Yeah, I'm sure they were. They not only lightened the load, the bench guaranteed and actually produced the win.
They sure did. And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year.
In what should be an exciting 4-game season series between these two teams, they have to feel great about taking this first one tonight against the Suns.
Well, you look back at this one, and what an amazing performance this has been for Parker. He was extremely efficient offensively, getting looks, knocking down big shots all game long. Boy, they're extending their lead. It kind of feels like they're just piling on here as we come to an end.
Well, hey, let's just call it what it is. They are trying to run it up on them.
Bledsoe kicks to Knight. Outside for Bledsoe. 6 on the shot clock. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Now you threaten the defense inside and then find the open man on the outside. Good offense.
Here's Parker. And the Spurs scoring again.
Well, they've done a great job keeping the fans out of the game today, and the closer they get to the win, the quieter it gets.
Yeah, we call that the sweet sounds of silence. They're going to savor this win, as well they should. Every road win carries a little extra reward.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Morris with the ball. Leonard picks him up. Bledsoe dishes to Morris. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist.
Boy, if they could have had this kind of run earlier in the game, it might have made a big difference.
I think a big reason behind the run, Steve, is that they're not getting pressured as much by the defense now that the game's all but finished.